What's up, big dogs? Back at it again with the white bands on. You know how it is. We're gonna doing something a little different today, okay? This one, you know what? We're actually gonna be learning how to be better gamers, right? Or we're just gonna learn how to do a VOD review, right? Very simple. And there's a couple things you need to know. One, know who's playing all your stuff. This is my gameplay from yesterday. I was actually I just looked it over this morning. I was like, you know what? I should actually just show people what to do, right? But before we get into that, we actually have to figure out what or how we're gonna do a VOD review, right? So we got Notepad. I don't want to use my Word document because it might just leak my email and all that stuff, or whatever. But very simple. What do we need? First, we gotta start with something, right? How do I make this better? Subtitles, sure, whatever. What we need to do a VOD review. Very simple. One, we need a capture card. I'll make this so. Actually, I should have just done this, right? Yeah, forget about that one. We'll just keep it on this side. One, we need a capture card. $30, Amazon. Two, OBS. Oh no. Of course it does that one, right? OBS. That's number two. These are the only things you really need. It's free. That's all you really need to know, right? OBS or Streamlabs, I guess. Some sort of way to view whatever your capture card's doing, right? Not sponsored. Preferably your capture card is going to be a USB connection. It's easier to work with. It's transportable and all that stuff, and that's all you need. And the other thing you need to know is, what are we doing? What are we looking for or to improve? Right? These are the two things that we want to know. It's very simple, right? It's not hard at all. We definitely got options here. Taking shortcuts. Right? I don't normally type on this keyboard. I'm using a wireless one. I don't normally type on this guy. Taking shortcuts, decision making, and whatever, right? Whatever we're doing. Decision making and just say whatever we're doing. Whatever we want to improve. So that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You gotta know a goal of what you want to improve, right? Stram. Whoops. What do you want to improve? There's two ways to do that. Pen and paper works, right? No, taking notes. Me, I use a Word document I have on the side. Like I said earlier, I don't want to dox my email address, but it's my personal one because it says on top what it is. I feel like it's always switches. Those are what you need to do, right? I just have gameplay of Grand Prix 50cc's in the background, so I got a little bit of noise, all that good stuff. But for this one, what will we be looking at? Honestly, I probably for this VOD we're gonna be looking at decision making. Go ahead, we're gonna hit that with a bold. We'll just make it big. That didn't quite work. But we're gonna be deciding decision making, right? I'm not gonna go through a lot of this stuff, but we're just gonna. I'll show you what you're supposed to do. So this is what we will be focusing on. So if I did this right, this one will go straight into there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we'll actually begin the VOD review, right? So we'll start here. Look at that guy. I don't know what we see. I think I barely see me. I see two of me, but that's fine. Yeah, what's up, big dogs? Obviously, we're just gonna be watching Grunt skilling. I don't know who this guy is. Some cocky guy, some cocky former semi-pro racer, right? He's got a nice hat though. I like his hat. What a good thing to know is when the actual racing starts. So we'll skip up ahead. So right now, this is not the race start time, but I know this is 1 hour. What do I write here? Watching spectator. Let's give a little overview of what we're doing here, right? I wrote the timestamp and whatever it is, right? So that's how we're going to keep track of what we're working on. But eventually I will move it onto the notepad because, you know, I really do hate pen and paper. I haven't done this. I haven't worked with pen and paper in a long time. So we'll move up ahead. I think we get in instantly. We do. We absolutely do. So this is what we get into right now. I'm gonna pause it right here because we have some crucial information here. Let's get rid of all this stuff. We'll just say it's decision making. Right? How do I do this so it's always going to be a bigger font? I don't know. Fine. I didn't want to do that anyways. But anyways. Right now we are at 4 minutes, right? Yeah, 4 minutes and 2 seconds. 4 minutes, 2 seconds. That actually will be 01, 04. Decision on track type, right? There's a couple things you can do here. I gotta remember to bring this bad boy up. Decision track making, right? We have actually two options here. We've got Koopa Cape, Peach Gardens, and Rainbow Road. That's deluxe or 8. Those we need to figure out which one we want to pick for our whatever it is called. For our what types of tracks these are, right? I do have an Excel sheet, so I will pull this one up. And I'll just add in what they are. We'll type in Koopa Cape. That's a bagger. Peach Gardens. That's a bagger. And Rainbow Road. I think that's a 3DS one, but whatever. Whatever it is. So, this is a bagger. This is a bagger. And this one is a runner. Depending on what cart you have, these decisions will be really important. This is very important. Just knowing what type of things you got, right? If you really want to know this stuff, you actually have to just figure this one out. Like for me, my character was a high boost, or for a high boot was a high mini turbo, right? So these bagging tracks don't quite help me. In retrospect, I'm supposed to take the Rainbow Road because it's a runner track, right? The runner track does a lot of work here. This is a mistake on my part because if we go back to our sheets, we have two bagger tracks, right? Koopa Cape's a bagger, Peach Garden's bagger. I should not be picking that with a mini turbo build. That's one mistake. Well, let's get back into it though. I'll stop periodically here and there, just so that we can work on our decision making. There's about hundreds of decisions you make in a race. I normally review 4 or 5 of my first races. Here I'll just do 1, maybe 2, right? Just so that we can get what you're supposed to do. Come on, Lakitu, let's go. Obviously, this will... Let's just go ahead a little bit. There we go. Right now, we will have a decision coming up real soon. This item set, right? Right now, 518. Let's pull up the thing. It's 518. I really don't like this. But whatever. 518. This is actually pretty early for a decision. Item set. We can do 2 options here, right? We got 2 options. One is set up for the Shroom Cut. We're in 6th place right now. The second option, take our coin route. Our coin route is obviously lap 1. That's the important part. But we are starting in 12, so we got 4 or 5 coins here, right? So actually, the correct play here is to set up for the Shroom Cut. That is the correct play. I think that's what I do here. And there it is. We get the shroom, and we're instantly in front of everybody. What's up, bro? Good to see you. We're just doing a quick WOD review. Right here. Let's just go back a little bit more. Let's watch this over again. Shout out to Sykes. She's a streamer. She's also in this one. Right now we've got a really good spot here. We've got 5 coins and 3. We're third, 4th. There's 4 front runners right here. Normally you want to keep these apex turns real tight. That's as tight as I can go with this setup. It's really good. I should be going because this one has more handling than my normal one. I should be going on to the left side of the chain chomp here, just with this build specifically. I went outside. It's a minor time loss, maybe 0.05 of a second. Not a big loss. We missed the Kobe here, and we just blow ourselves up. Let's just look back on that one. Here. So when you're coming into a circle section, right, where all these rings are, my Friday was good. Nice and slow day. We got a little bit of rain, all that stuff, whatever. Right now we're 540. I'll just dictate what we do here because I'm not going to type down all this stuff. 540. We have two people going for double items, right? They're lining up. We're behind them by the refresh rate, so we're okay for either one. The correct play here is to actually just shoot at the guy, the racer on the right, and take the left boxes here. Nope, don't follow your shell. If you're green shelling, don't follow your green shell. Take the whatever. Take the items on the opposite side and just keep going. Keep clean with your items there. You don't really want to hold the circling items, because that'll give you a lot of trouble. Obviously, we did go here 5 or 6 minutes. We're in third place. There's no real good items that we can roll, so we're just taking our normal Apex turn on this one. So the key thing is, once you get familiar with the game, you actually just have your brain default to some normal stuff, and you want to save your decision making for really high-end stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could make these decisions every time, but you will mentally drain yourself out. If you're in a highly competitive lobby, you probably do need to make decisions just like that. Bro, you said it again. What's wrong with light mode? But making your decisions nice and default, like I always do this, I always do that. Basically, that's what you want to be doing. Nice and clean here. We could have actually, let's do something else here. But here's a big decision right here. We're going into the item set. This is actually a pretty good decision right here. 615, right? Let's write this one out so we can actually visualize what's happening here. $6.15. Item set. We've got a shroom of green with shroom pocket. We got options here. We can cycle out. Well, let's just look that up again. So we can cycle out the green and have the mushroom up front, or we could just hold everything. We're in third place, and if we look at where the Yoshi is in front, he's about 4 seconds ahead of us. Maybe three seconds, something like that. It's pretty close. So we're actually gonna roll a lot. If you know the item probability tables, you'll know that you could actually roll triple shrooms in this spot. So we are in a crucial spot where we can actually roll 4 mushrooms if we cycle here. This is what you learn when you review your stuff, and just gotta know everything. A YouTube video? Yeah, this should be a YouTube video. So let's actually bring up the notepad again. This is a pretty big one. Roll for 4 shrooms. That is the actual winning play. Because once you get the 4 shrooms, that's what I was supposed to do. Or hold items. Both are acceptable answers here, but realistically, we should be, with this distance between third and first, right? We should be rolling for 4 shrooms here. But these decisions come really fast at you in this game, and you're making hundreds of decisions a race. That's what I should be doing. Obviously, I didn't do it here, but you know, we had defense. I would have been blown up by that red, but kind of worked out. But we don't really want to be thinking like that. You guys know what I love with bombs. Bombs are just really fun. We have the distance between second and third to make us a perfect distance. They're like a second or so behind us. We can extend that to 2.5 just by this bomb alone, plus whatever time it needs to catch up, right? This is what we do. I had devious thoughts in mind. And I just knocked them back. You see that Lemmy? Got him perfect on. We gained 1.5 seconds on third. Minus plus and minus the racer in fourth and their catch up time. So that was the play there for the win. And we're about 2 seconds behind first. There he is. Right now we're just doing a head check. We're going to decide if we want to hold for defense here or if we're going to roll for double reds. Double reds is 40% chance for each of them because you're in second, and if you glance, you see no red shells, you're probably in okay spot here, right? Just to roll for double reds. Obviously, you may not get double reds, but it's just how it works. I head checked. I wanted to roll for double reds. We got a single red here. That's okay. Banana, that's, I think it's like 20% chance. We got the red shell with the 40%, so we got a red shell. That means we have to play defense here. Because third place at this distance can roll triple reds, and we don't want to get blown up. Obviously, this is just a no-brainer. We're going in, we're full cycling, we're rolling, we're chucking that red shell forward, and just hoping to get 2 more reds. Got neither. Obviously, we just got a high five, Luigi. So this is a funny spot. This spot, to be honest, it's not funny. It's really bad. Right now we're in third. We have a boatload of people behind us. I'm already shooting my fire flowers, but we can actually hold our fire flowers here for ultimate defense, right? Like I've defended off 5 reds before. It's not easy. It's actually really hard. You gotta get real lucky. But it is possible to hold up 5 reds with a fire flower. I think when I did this, I was thinking I need to get a mushroom. Which, to win the race, you need a mushroom, right? That's what I was thinking here. But we got booed anyway, so it didn't really matter. We did get the red shell that we were looking for. But some good driving, we actually get third here. And that's how you do a quick one race review of all your decision makings. I hope you guys learned a little bit. So actually, this was a pretty fun race. It was highly competitive. I think the average. Let's look at the racers in this lobby. Look at all these big numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 499Ks. TTV Skies, she's a streamer. Bam Baby TV is a streamer. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Kasumi's pretty cool. That Chilean racer. Her whatever. That's an ugly picture. Just have to get rid of that. That was just an ugly picture of myself. Vespiana, he's pretty cool. There's some pretty good racers in this lobby. But for the most part, we actually did pretty well. We kept our defensive items, kept our default decision making set. We knew exactly what we wanted to do, and we just ran with it. Now this one, I'm pretty sure I made a bunch of mistakes on this one. Obviously, we looked at our decisions. We got a runner. Beast Bowser's Castle, that's a runner. This is a bagger track. Desert, we don't like Desert Hill, but it's a bagging track. I should be taking BC3, which I did with my cart setup. And we'll go on to the next one. We got a good start here. We got a small me on a city tripper, so he will have better handling than me, but less of a mini turbo. The Yoshi on a Yoshi bike, we hate inline drifts here, but that thing will just outrun me 9 times out of 10. So you want to keep those things in handy. There's a lot of meta carts in here. And that's what made this one really fun. Come on. But we're gonna finish this one off, and then I'm gonna get off because I've been talking way too much. So obviously we get blown up there. We hit some of these shell trail, and we have to just burst up front because we don't want to go far behind on this track. Right now we're behind on our timings. Like, honestly, we're rushing here, and just unfamiliarity with this cart. I'm actually supposed to go wide on this. I'm actually supposed to take a wider turn to set up for the double box here. If you guys notice that, the ball is coming. It's gonna hit me if I actually did the right play there. I would have ran into the ball. Yeah, that guy, whoever that just said that, he said it right. I should be bagging here, but you know, we don't like bagging. Bagging's not fun to do. It's always fun to run shit and charge up the field. I'm pretty sure I just grabbed some coins and just started running. We got 4 shrooms here. Thanks, Adv, for the joining the Dogs crew. Hope you enjoy the show. We're just using our mini turbo just to come up there. So we're coming up here. 7th place. We're actually looking for triple defense, triple bananas, triple red shells, or triple greens. Because we're going to use this just to navigate through the whole field and get back up to the front. We didn't get it because that Yoshi bike just stole it from us. But that was the plan coming in. I should be hop adjusting here. So right here, just doing 2 hops gets you really fast, and then you can actually get back to your top speed. I don't do that here. That's a small mistake. And I've always hated those ramps. It's hard to work on the first one. With the star, I actually could go left route here because it's just a little easier. It's just a little easier. And we only got 4 coins here, so we're not in great shape. We should be getting coins. But, you know, we love charging up here. Realistically, it doesn't matter too much which way we go. Get zapped. Honestly, I did not know. I was not thinking a zap is coming here. But that Donkey Kong way in the back there, I should be looking at the map more often. Everyone should be looking at the map more often. What's up, Eeks? I'm doing a VOD review for showing people how to be better racing. I'm just reviewing my gameplay from yesterday. Some stupid joke this guy Grunts says. Honestly, right here, we should just be. We're in 9th place. We can pull a zap and a bullet here. That's actually the only way we win this one. We get triple mushrooms. Unlucky. Yeah, after this one I'm gonna be ending stream, but you know, thanks for showing up. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll actually race. We'll actually race after this one. This one's almost over. I'll race for a little bit. If you want to hang out. Sure. Right here, I just burst off. I actually should just hop adjust and take the double box here. That was a waste of a star. Don't do what I just did there. It's almost over, Mr. Ace. It's almost over. Like, a lot of decisions on this track are very simple. Grab items, play defensively, just hope you just don't get blown up. We got blown up a lot on this track, so it was not a great one to review, but it's good to understand item probabilities and all that stuff, right? Half hour. We'll go for a half hour. Brutal game, that one. But as a little review. We'll do a quick review on this one. You just gotta know what track to decide. If and whatever your card is, right? This was a mistake. Picking. I can't remember which one I picked. I think it was this one I picked. I should be picking Rainbow Road 8 Deluxe version. And this one was just a mistake. You're gonna do 4 or 5 different things just like this throughout your whole review. Obviously, when you get OBS and a cheap capture card, you can do this. And some sort of saving device. Hopefully one of these guys, this is 4 terabytes. It's very good. But that's end of the learning portion, right? Now let's do a little bit of racing, and then we'll call it a night. This is how lazy I am. I actually just have this in the background. W plane. Let's go back to the actual. Let's put you all the way back in the corner. There you go. You know what? Sure. Mistakes? You know what? Mistakes are okay. Like, when you're streaming, you're not really like, you're not like a hyper focused on the game. When you're a streamer, you gotta be entertaining, right? So I do make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. But Mr. Easy, you can jump in whenever you want. We'll race for about 20 minutes. What are we sitting at? Yeah, we'll race for about 25 minutes, and then we'll call it a night. Let's open up my Twitch. Now I can actually, like, I was reading your stuff off here, but I didn't want to accidentally mess up the whole thing. Obviously, I gotta remember to turn off the all this cool stuff. I just had that so the game just didn't freeze and I didn't have to mess up with my capture card again. That's an okay lobby. We got a 20k, but we're basically gonna be bullying the lobby right now. Nothing wrong with bullying, but they gotta learn someday, right? They go and learn today. Actually, I saw something when I was reviewing. This guy is a little off. Make that smaller and bring, almost a little higher. I'm a stickler for consistency, so we got the nice square on our Fortress of Solitude. Let's close that thing, and we'll just get in there. Yeah, if I like when I focus on actually racing, I'm a lot better, like anybody should be. But I'm trying to read chat, be entertaining, and just follow the four basics that I've always talked about. Coins, track knowledge, play defensively, planning your drifts in and out of turns, all that stuff. This is gonna be a oh that poor Yoshi. Let's take Rainbow Road. I think what's my cart? Oh yeah, playing out a Yoshi. Old faithful. I think I seen you get in. No, well you might get in now because somebody left. No, he just switched his Mii's. Or he still get in here. But there's a lot of decisions that actually go into a racing Mario Kart. And if you don't know what you're looking for or what you want to improve, you're just never going to. Like going fast, anybody can go fast. I can watch Shortcat, learn all the tactics, and think I'm good because I'm going real fast. But if you don't know how to actually race, like all the intricacies, it's a facade. You're not going to do very well in competitive lobbies. Oh, brutal. That was a great trail. You know, we love running here. You want to go down the left side because that guy just smashed the ground. We'll leave that one for the haters. Yeah, you know, you are pretty fast. Yeah, you got an attitude, kid. You know, attitude's good to have. Ooh, we rolled double greens, double red protection. We love that. Yeah, we got the blue dodge. We got a red shell coming too. That's brutal. That's gonna hurt. I could have dropped and just blasted her there, but you know, we're respectable racers here. So she did make a mistake there. There was no reason to back me when she was going after this item set right there. There was no reason to back there. Just threw away defense. Whatever. Let's go to Berlin Byways. Yeah, welcome in. We got Mr. Skittles in here too. Go easy on me. Nah. Nah. Oh. I said nah. Nah, it's all good, man. like I said, it doesn't really matter as long as you're having fun. Whatever, right? If I didn't win 5K racing Mario Kart 7, I would sweat a lot harder than I do. I'm actually very laid back when I race. I got this garbage truck. Let's just not get blown up on the first turn. We should be okay. Taking that shortcut's nice. Hey Emily, you shoot that guy first. Then we'll go from there. It's funny, this Emily was just rocking me with all those all her red shells. She only shot one at you. Great bomb. You gotta stop backing there, Eeks. Shoot your things forward. You know, that's not terrible. It's something. Something to work with. Ah, what a bomb. Well, we didn't get what we wanted there. Well done, well done. Come on. Yeah, we got two racers way back there. They just finished. Yeah. Let's take TikTok clock. That's so funny. You don't really know how the VR system works. That's a problem with this lobby, is that there's so much one case. It just deflates the whole system. If we had a bunch of 10Ks in here, it's a different story. You would have got about 25. Yeah, it's not a fun lobby. But I didn't want to race either, you know? I was actually just gonna get on here and finish the VOD review and just leave. But you wanted to race, and yeah, I'll give you a little bit of FaceTime. So it's kind of your fault that we're here. Just gotta assert dominance on the chat. All these guys took the line I take. Crazy. Oh! Okay, Dad. That's crazy. This is such a terrible track. Now we just gotta make our little run for it. Get our coins. Why would you back there? Not bad. Hey, Eeks, you gotta tell me why you backed me there on the off ramp. There's no reason to back me there. No, Eeks, you gotta tell me why you backed me there. I'm gonna tell you, this is the last time that you're gonna play with me. Okay. Yeah. Well, it was fun racing with you. But, bye-bye, everybody.